Look for the Spurs to play him a little differently in this game, but the Spurs are a great defensive team. They're not going to change that much.
Lakers control the opening tip in a game with officials Ron Garrettson, Dan Crawford, and Joe Forte calling it. Devin George, the fifth Beatle, started the year in the starting lineup, came out when Rick Fox got healthy, and now George has been the man since midway through the Houston series. In postseason, Shaq's first shot goes in.
Well, you've already seen a change.
This is his first here tonight. Inside now to Duncan. He's guarded by Malone. Shoots over Carl and gets the bounce.
Rare defense in Kobe, and he has to make shots.
Parker, Bowen from the corner. This time he hits. Bowen does.
As a defensive player, his offensive output will be key.
Bryant and Kobe is on the board. The Lakers trail by one. Game 4 was exhausted yesterday. The Lakers practiced and flew here, but felt that he'd have his legs back tonight. Malone got it.
See, they're going to make Malone
#1 considering the circumstances. Parker loses the ball, but Bowen is there. Turkoglu the other night hit 3 threes, and this is Nesterovic from inside the arc. San Antonio built its big lead in game 4 primarily in the first half on three-point shooting and offensive rebounds. Now Devin George, who has not taken a 2 in this series, he's taken nothing but 3-point shots. He's touched in this series, no 2-point shots.
It's amazing. He played 112 minutes coming into this game. 9 field goal attempts, all threes.
Here's Duncan off the glass. George, by the way, 6 out of Payton posting Parker. Now Shaq gets it back outside to Bryant. 8 on the timer as Malone launches it.
See again, Tim Duncan
there, put the pressure on, got the rebound. Now Devin George takes his first 2 of the series. He said he would, as soon as it's all over, either they get eliminated or win the championship. He'll sit down with Jerry Buss. He'll sit down with Mitch Kupchak, the general manager, as Tony Parker puts one up from inside the
made it.
Devin George, who has 5 points, now inside to Shaq. Over Nesterovic and drops it in to make it a 16-seater. And this year he's had to be the great mediator.
Yes, he has.
Meanwhile, his opposite number in Greg Popovich. Popovich, third longest in tenure with his current team in the NBA as Bryant drops it in. You keep to have coached their teams longer than Greg has coached San Antonio, 8 seasons. Ginobili was coming into the game.
See, these are looks. These are looks that the Spurs.
Payton through the lane, running hook goes.
See, those threes, if you're Phil Jackson, you wish George would turn down and penetrate to the basket.
Duncan, long 2 for Tim.
They're dribble penetrating and then kicking it back out instead of settling for the first shot.
When he gets in there, it's almost like he's looking for somebody to pick him up.
He is. He's searching for traffic.
Loose ball. Fisher comes up with it, bounces it to Medvedenko. Play clock still continued to go, so the 24 is now down to 6. Since the Lakers never gave up possession, it's 2, and Malone may not know it. Now he does, and he did not get it off in time.
I don't know on that. The downside to that is now he has to guard Kobe.
Bryant.
Now, Brown is a great offensive player.
Ginobili. Nesterovic battles for the board, giving Turkoglu a shot at 3, and he cashes in. So we got
5 seconds on the clock.
Ginobili over Shaq. Wow. Point deficit is now just 3. Control of it. Malone, a little turnaround over Nesterovic.
You know, he kind of lows you.
In all of the games except game 3 when they routed him. Spurs won the first quarter by 7 in game 1. And were 21 better as Bryant hits. Parker replaces him. Fisher. Would have been 3. Duncan with a rebound. And rush. Steals the pass. Bryant over to Fisher. He'll try it again. This time, bingo.
See, rhythm shots. 2 times in a row, Kobe Bryant has penetrated and given the ball up, and Fisher misses the first one. When you throw that second one to him again, that shows great confidence in your teammates.
Fisher had been 1 for his last 13 in threes. Got a second chance there. Hit it. Up by 9. Tonight's edition of Sprite Mad Skills.
Al, first of all, I never thought I'd hear you say those 2 words back-to-back, mad and skills. But it goes to Kobe Bryant because he's been amazing with this play. He's picking up where he left off in Game 4, making shot after shot, and these are not easy shots. Also, he's getting everybody else involved, which is key.
Won't win any spelling contest, but that's
harder than the Spurs. In Game 1 and 2, it was all San Antonio with energy.
Game 3 was all Lakers with energy, and then Game 4, the second half, the Lakers were dominant. Bryant, biggest lead of the game. Thing in a physical sense to think a guy can put his body through that and his brain through that, and then come out and play a game like that.
Yeah, especially his brain. You know, I think the mental focus, I think the traffic that he's had to deal with is making him rush a little bit.
You know, sometimes you almost get caught up in the rhythm of the crowd, and you get it up too quickly. Fisher drives. That was contested. Looked around, thought he was fouled, doesn't get the call. Duncan to Parker underneath. Bowen out of the corner. 2-point game. Deficit into 2. Luke Walton in the game to Payton. Walton for 3. Luke. Fisher. Big 2 for the Lakers. O'Neal has 4. Bryant has 12. And for Kobe, add
that Bruce Bowen was caught overplaying him.
Softly left-handed.
Decisions here in the second half, guys.
All right, Michelle, 9 of those 10 turnovers came in the second quarter, and Tim Duncan.
For the most part, a lot of ISOs.
Bryant now 7 out of 15, and Devin George blocks the shot, but Parker gets it back.
Never leave.
Play tomorrow for the 6th game, which will be played on Saturday night. Bryant. Wow.
Woo. See, that's just a tough one.
Open is Nesterovich and missing it. But Duncan is right there. Got position and then has it taken away. And Bryant to O'Neal out in front for the jam.
I don't know if I've seen Shaq lead a break foul.
George, 3-pointer. And the Laker lead is double digits again. The last 14 minutes for San Antonio.
And the Lakers have just come out so aggressive.
George, 3-pointer. Ooh, boy, is that big. The third quarter. Ginobili gets it back. Now Brown will take it.
Devin Brown will make shots.
Playoffs, or at least this series, has 13 points.
And his confidence is soaring right now. That was a drawn-up play out of the timeout by Phil Jackson. And that was drawn up by Pop.
Bryant, spin move, floater, got it.
He's worried about fouls.
Brown to Ginobili.
Every turnover.
In fact, he didn't expect it, so he loses it, and now Brown over Fisher.
A turnover leads to a basket.
Lead. Parker outside. Brown. Big 3. Big 3. For Tim Duncan. 10.5 to go in the game. Medvedenko slaps it out. Whip around behind the back. Parker scores. Well, that'll get the crowd going.
And it can get Parker going.
Inside to O'Neal. Got the bounce. Goes to the free throw. Ori almost has it taken away by George, who's had real quick hands tonight. Devin playing by far his best game of playoffs. And in a couple of months.
That's one shot.
Over. Turkoglu for 3. Parker, he'll try a three here. Shaq has come all the way out in this set. Now he works his way inside. Play clock in single figures. Bryant got it. Kobe Bryant, and you're right.
How about that shot when he left his hands?
Duncan off the glass. That good. In terms of selection. Duncan off the glass.
See, now Carmelo is passing shots up. And they're forcing Kobe Bryant to force the action.
And Payton will try to stop it. He can't.
And where Popovich had been irate, he's now simply intense, guys.
And Shaq has just made it a one-point game. He sets it. Kobe gets around it. Kobe puts it up. Made it. Lakers by one with 11 and a half.
You watch this pick and roll. You can't give him the inch. He had a great look at that one. But look at him walk off the floor.
To Duncan. He gets doubled. Shaq all over him. He gets away a fadeaway. He makes it with 4:10 left. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Wow. Wow. I mean, look at this. They take away the handoff. Duncan has nowhere to go. A fadeaway jump shot off the wrong leg out. Wow.
21 for Duncan, 8 in the period, just inside the arc, under pressure, under physical pressure, and under intense pressure in terms of these playoffs. And it almost reminds you of Kobe Bryant's shot in Portland. It's a little different, of course. Here they go. They get it to Fisher. He scores! Derek Fisher scores at the buzzer. It'll have to be reviewed. They'll review it. They'll review it. The Lakers are going to run to the dressing room, and they'll try to get on the plane before the officials can get over to the scorer's table.
Boy,
oh,
it was
my
close.
God.
We got to take a look at it, but I got to tell you, live, it looked good.
I thought it did, too.
My goodness.
Well, I had a feeling I was just going to ask you, you know, everybody in the world knows they're going after Bryant. They're going to try to foul Bryant. So do you go to somebody else? Do you take a chance?
Well, they went for
Derek
Bryant.
Fisher, here we go. Take a look at this.
For Bryant. You can see him looking.
Clock.
Derek Fisher breaks open.
Starts.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah, I think it is good with about 1/10 of a second.